Continuing to play is Creek. Here's O'Connell. O'Connell behind the net, challenged by West. Setting up their offense. This is Cobb. He has a goal in this game. Cobb, nice pass there.
Looks like Clink is going to be needed for Della Bueno.
Yeah, he definitely was shaken up.
We're back live. You may need to post a new link.
Okay. There's a shot knocked down.
There,
a beautiful defensive play by Mullins.
That was a great block right there. Looks like there was even a foul there, too. So by the time that Timber Creek gets the ball, there's going to be a flag called.
All right, so a slash against Lemon. He comes out. He'll sit for a minute. And we want to welcome everybody back live on Channel 19. We've had some heat issues on our equipment that kind of overheated, and that's what kind of knocked us off. I want to thank Andrew Kane for getting us back on live. So bring it back into play will be Mike Ermel. Sterling trailing at 2-1, 2:42 to go here in the first period. Ermel unchallenged. Ermel sends it behind over Spiritoso's head.
But it looks like, yeah, it looks like it went a bit too far there.
Spiritoso tries to pick it up. Good job to take that out there. That's a good play by Tucker. Sends it up the side. Here comes De Palma. De Palma up to midfield. Good defensive play to get in there by West.
Looks like there was offsides for Sterling.
Drop back to O'Connell. O'Connell challenged on the play by Mullins. O'Connell now behind the net.
Looks like they're going to bring the ball to X here.
Here's Tolentino. Good cut inside. Shot and off.
No goal.
No goals. Good shot off this. There was Wells. Save as they play on.
Looks like there's almost another disaster there.
Good move to cut it through that and bring it up. Carrying it through. Well done by Klein. This is Tony Klein. Sends it across, unfortunately, intercepted by Lemon.
Interception.
1:35 to go first period. Ermel picks it up.
Ermel manages to catch the ball in between the chaos there.
Ermel down in the corner now. Swings it for Maroney. This is Justin Maroney. So Maroney looking. Maroney, good move. Chopped down. Good defensive play by Tolentino to take it away. Up the midfield. Here comes Cobb. Cobb has the first goal of the game. Cobb goes far side.
Looks like instead of going for a fast break there, they were looking to set up something.
Sending it back to Wells. Wells has a goal in this game. Wells over to O'Connell, centering, trying, bodies flying on the ground. Sterling comes away with it with Mullins. Mullins, nice job to send it up. This is David Mayo.
Looks like the ball was slapped out.
This is Pittman. Pittman
now
on a
like
run.
It's going to be a fast break
Pittman
here.
to his left. Here's a shot. It goes high off the shot by Wells.
But it looks like Timber Creek will get the ball back here.
We have 31 seconds to go in the first period as they bring it in. Fake the shot. Collision. They come in. Sterling comes away with it.
Sterling's probably going to be coming in fast. They're going to be coming in hot here because they probably are going to want to tie it up by the end of the first period.
Pass in front. Spiritoso loose in front of the crease. Hall's going to pick it up. 10 seconds and counting. Hall has it poked away. Spiritoso in front, loses to Handon. Ermel in front, and you heard the horn, as that is going to do it for action here in the first quarter. We will step aside and take a break here on Sterling TV 19. Timber Creek leads it 2-1 here in Lacrosse.
Come on, guys.
Tackhouse Nesty, Christopher Burdash here. Second period, Lacrosse. Timber Creek leading Sterling 2-1. I want to thank Andrew Kane, our producer, and Sheree Coffey, our camera woman for this one. They switch sides of the field. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
It looks like Sterling starts off with the face-off win here, starting the second period.
Here comes Hall right around the edge. Illegal pick type play against Sterling. Going to be picked up on the play now by Tucker.
Pass to Tolentino.
So now Timber Creek will set up their offense as we switch sides of the field. Tolentino behind the net.
Looks like Tolentino is trying to move the ball to X. A pass to Kolb.
This is Cobb. He has a score in the game already. Good move by Cobb and a shot, and it goes wide. Just past the glove of Hartman. Tried to kick that, I should say. So again, behind the net. Again, this is Brogan. Brogan looking, good pass. Shot and a score. Great job by Ryan Cobb, who's just scored his second goal of the game, and it's now 3-1. Pretty nice set. What's the problem with it when you're a goaltender there in traffic? What's difficult about that one?
Usually when there's a lot of people, it's kind of hard to see where the ball is going to come from because you usually have a lot of bodies blocking kind of the sight and view of the ball at first. So it's going to be kind of hard at times, especially when it's on your offhand side. So
there was a flag against Sterling, somebody playing without equipment.
You got a mouthpiece in now, son? Okay, good. All right, let's go. Timmy.
Somebody did not have a mouthpiece in.
Michael David.
The coaches can only take care of so much. Oh, his mouthpiece fell out. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So you have to go pick it up and put it back in. All right, so it fell out. I got it. Thank you. Here's Timmy Hall. Sterling trailing at 3-1 here in the second period. Hall carries, has an inside spot here. He's heading towards the net. Hall with the shot and a save. Great save by Pettinelli.
Looks like Timber Creek's going to take the ball here.
That was a heck of an effort to hold his body right off his knee. Coming up there is Tolentino. Now Tolentino across midfield. He's got some speed. Past another. Tolentino a shot. It's knocked down in front. They play for the loose ball. Boy, everybody's in on this one.
Very sketchy situation here because if Timber Creek gets the ball, they're right there to take a shot. But it looks like Hartman gets the ball. Looks like he's going to clear it now.
Good job to get that out. This is Peak. Peak lost it. Now send it over to Hall. Hall picks it up. Here comes Hall. Hall on the offense. Nice job, man in front. They bobble. Tried to get it to Spiritoso. Chasing in there to get it with him is Maroney. Behind the net. Maroney over now, sends it to Ermel. Ermel pulls it back, and they'll set up their offense. So Ermel goes to the right. Nice pass there, Spiritoso. Spiritoso looking, carries it to his right. Spiritoso still with the ball. Drops it back. This is Maroney, Ryan Maroney. Maroney carries through. Good job, Maroney here. Now he's behind the net, tries to trickle it in front. And it's Man down for Sterling on the play. That was Maroney.
Looks like Maroney's back up, though.
Looks like it's going to be Timber Creek ball. We have about 9 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Second period. Sterling down 3-1. Ermel on a steal. Ermel out to Spiritoso. Spiritoso wants to shoot and whistles one wide. Sterling a retained possession as Maroney was the closest to it.
That was a good shot there, but it didn't look like it got close to the net, but all I have to do is just try again. Like I said, getting shots on the goal is better than no shots at all. Eventually one of them's going to make it in.
Turning around, Maroney. Maroney tries to scoop. It's picked out in front. Creek tries to get it. Trying to come away with it now is De Palma.
Looks like
Flag
there's a flag on the
flies.
play.
De Palma still carries through into the attack zone. Good spin again by De Palma. Centering pass, gets a shot off and a goal. What a pass and a shot as Lemon will pick up the goal, and it's now 4-1.
That was very, I don't even know how to start with that one. That was very, just a very unfortunate situation for Sterling.
It was just a
Like I
great
said,
play.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that one.
Slash. 1 minute. Goes good. Kelly.
Now you heard the official right there with the slash. The goal was good. It is now 4-1. Timber Creek with the lead.
Yeah, Sterling's definitely going to have to start digging in here to try to get themselves back into back and tied up.
Face off now back at midfield. We've got 8:48 to play until halftime. Sterling is going to send in Raheem Mack. So Mack is in. He'll be challenged by Sean Tolentino, a senior for Creek. Again, glad you're with us here on Sterling TV 19. We apologize for some early technical difficulties. Andrew Kane has straightened the ship, and we are back on course. 4-1, Creek with the lead. Scooping it up. They'll chase it far side. That's Brogan. Brogan will settle things down. Brogan for Tolentino. A lot of time here. Tolentino to his left. A man open, goes behind the net. Fake, a shot, a save. Well done by Hartman there. Picked up nicely on the play by West. And out of bounds. It's going to go Timber Creek ball.
Joe, hurry up. Joe out. Let's go. You're in the middle. Let's go. Man down.
Timber Creek to bring it in.
That's all right. You got to get in the middle.
Again, remember, Sterling is a man down from that slash play.
Good. Get up, Joel. Get up.
Shot goes high and wide. Look out, spectator back. All right. A good old lady to get out of the way of that. Behind the net, Timber Creek picks it up, still on the man advantage. Around the perimeter they go. Shot, nice save again. Hartman off the shot by Courant. Sterling trying to come away with it here. That's Peak.
Looks like it bounced out of the stick.
Sending it up for
Mayo with the
Mayo.
ball, but Mayo is struggling to get the ball as Brogan would recover the ball, pass over to O'Connell.
Nice defense there to shut down O'Connell. Set it up near side.
Pass
That's
over to Tucker.
Good defensive whack there to knock that down. Tucker now near side. Behind the net. Good fake coming around. Good scoring opportunity, and it's put home nicely by Ryan Cobb, who has the hat trick. And now that makes it, what, 6-1. We'll take a look at it there again. What a play.
5-1, actually.
5-1. Great effort there.
By the looks of it, they did some really good passing there. They were keeping the ball moving. They weren't really trying to hold it. They were constantly passing over to each other, making it kind of hard for the goalie to keep up. And then eventually they got that one good pass, and Cobb moved in and took the shot.
5-1 your score. 7:09 to go here in the first half. Timber Creek with the lead. Mack will go at midfield, challenged by Tolentino. There's a ball on the court to the right, on the field.
Don't step on the line. Work. No juice today. None. Wait for the whistle, Jack. Go, Mel. Go get the ball, Mel.
Waiting to see when referee will put us in play. He wants him out. Try it again.
Looks like Raheem got the ball there. Looks like he's going to try to push him out of bounds, but Raheem staying strong, trying to stay inside. A pass over to Troilo.
Let's see if Sterling gets some
Troilo's
offense
getting
started.
backed into a corner here, and he needs to make a pass.
Nice pass behind. Here's Ermel.
Pass
Ermel,
over
nice
Ermel.
centering pass, gets by. I believe that was Spiritoso. Kicks all the way out of the zone. Loose ball. Good job to pick that up, though, by Maroney. Maroney in, and a shot. Spiritoso score. Good job by Jacob Spiritoso. His first goal of the game. And for Spiritoso, that is goal number 27.
It looked like that was a great shot there. He was exactly where he needed to be, and when the offense got the ball and they knew what they needed to do, they got the ball straight over to him, straight over to Spiritoso, and he ripped it.
6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It is now 5-2 on the goal by Spiritoso. Mike Ermel, the other goal scorer for Sterling. So now the referee getting ready. Again, we talked about earlier on, our referee out the middle, former Sterling grad, Dave Kobe. Good effort there to come away with that by Wells. Wells will set up the Creek offense. Trying to go behind the net. They do go behind the net to O'Connell. O'Connell goes far side. Meldrum. Meldrum behind the net. O'Connell. O'Connell looking. Good defensive there. Going with it to Cobb. Cobb, again, he has 3 goals in this game. Cobb up the middle, looking. Still carrying. Has a drop if he wants it. He's going to go behind the net. Good defensive play there to take it out by Klein. Sterling on a run.
Over to Peak.
Good interception there, taken
Turnover.
away by Tucker.
Timber Creek.
On the break, good defensive play again. Got it up for Wells. Klein in there pushes away. They can't pick it up. Finally picked up by one of the Knights. That was Hall. Still loose, picked up here. This is trouble. Picked up again just outside the net, and a score. Scored by James Wells. That's his second goal of the game. It's now 6-2.
Yeah, Wells looks like he's a really big guy, so when they were trying to get the ball from him and trying to tussle with him for possession of the ball, it looked like a mountain to try to take over there.
As you mentioned, some really big and strong players for Timber Creek. Timmy Hall walking back in front of us looks a little shaken up.
Keep up the pace.
Raheem Mack to take the draw. Tolentino to take the draw against him. 5:16 to go until the half. Sterling down 6-2. Sterling undefeated coming in at 5-0. This is a division matchup. Here comes Morgan. Morgan cuts through. Good play by Morgan here. Passes to his left and score. Mike Ermel. Check that. Yeah, that was Spiritoso. Was right on the doorstep there waiting for it. Spiritoso, second goal of the game, 28th goal of the season.
Yeah, just like last time, that was exactly what they wanted to do. Spiritoso, he was a free man there right where he was. Morgan knew that he had to pass to Spiritoso for that goal. That's what he did, and Spiritoso did not let up.
Back to Mack and Tolentino. Now check this. They are going to give this to James Wells, who's been very tough when he's taken the draw at middle. So here we go again.
This kid can't play midfield right now. He's got to play defense.
He picks it up first. Sterling had it for a second.
Raheem almost had the ball, and he does get the ball in the end as he passes it far and long, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
Sterling may be the
Yes,
closest. Then they're
it's going to be Timber Creek's ball.
Wholesale changes for both teams right in front of us. So Creek will get it here as we're now under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Looks like Tucker is going to be starting off the ball here.
Nice intercept taken away by Maroney. This is
Maroney
Justin
pass it
Maroney,
to
sends it
Spiritoso.
Spiritoso. Back to a man in
Spiritoso
front
over
and a
two.
shot and a goal. It's brought in nicely. Steven Troilo picks up a goal. So Troilo gets goal number 4, and just like that, Sterling is right back in it at 6-4. So good job of Christopher working that ball up the field.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a great ball there. They were expecting Spiritoso to make that that shot again, but they decided to pass it off to Troilo, and Troilo went for the shot there and he got it.
4 minutes, 27 seconds to go, first half. Glad you're with us on Sterling TV 19. Division battle here. This is a big game. Sterling 5-0, Timber Creek 1-2 thus far in overall. In division, Sterling 3-0, Timber Creek 1-1. Scoop it
Looks
behind.
like Sterling was going to win that there, and it looks like they do. Raheem picks up the ball.
So Max looks to send it down.
It looks like there's going to be a
and
pass
run out of
over.
bounds.
Ermel's chasing for the ball, but it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Blues ball.
Stay there, Nick. You're good. Nick, run the ball down the field. Nick, help him.
Looks like they're not going to waste any time trying to get down the field based off what I'm hearing the coaches say.
Nice
Looks
defensive
like a
play there by
turnover by
Hall.
Ermel.
Get it back to Hall. Here comes Hall. Hall is
Drops the
checked
ball,
off the
but picks
puck.
it back up.
Or the ball, I should say. Now Hall across, looking, goes to his right, back to
Troilo
Hall.
back to Hall, but it looks like Hall wasn't able to get the ball.
Mackay, go on.
Hall picks it up.
Let's pick it up now.
Across the field we go. This is Justin Maroney. Now we get a whistle.
Hey, Aiden, you can't push the back.
So a whistle stops play right in front of the Sterling bench. We've got 3:41 to go here in the first half. And did we get a timeout there? Is that what that was?
I think it might be a timeout right now.
All right, Andrew, we have a quick timeout, so we will take a timeout. 3:41 to go in the first half. 6-4, Timber Creek with the lead.
Hey, so how do you think your junior year's gonna go? How do you think your junior year's gonna go? Joe? Joe? Joe, look out!
.341 to go in this first half. Sterling trails it by a score of 6-4. Here's Ermel.
Move the ball. Move the ball.
Send it all the way back. They'll set it up. Hall's going to bring it all the way back almost to midfield. All right, looks like they're going to spread the field here. Here's Hall.
Good, tee him up. You got him, Nick. Tee him up.
Hall's got it.
Tee him up. Yep.
Still Hall.
Good.
Hall carries.
Hey, fire. Help.
Hall past
Help.
one,
Good.
goes
Good.
into the corner.
Pitch in.
Nice
Pitch
centering
in.
pass,
Good.
knocked down. Had Spiritoso, couldn't get his
That's the way,
lacrosse stick
Nick.
on it.
Stay in
Picked
there,
up by
Nick. Get that
second
ball.
by
Hang on, Petey.
Morgan.
Scoop it, Petey. Just scoop it.
Coming our way.
Be
Good
good,
hustling
be good.
effort
Good.
by
Fernando,
Paul
you
right in front of us.
Scoop it. Scoop it up,
Nobody
Fernando.
can quite scoop this. It's loose. It's a free-for-all. Trying to come up with it there is Medrano. Still playing on. Great job to come out with that is Troilo. Troilo behind the net centers. Behind they go now. Looking. This is Ermel. Ermel still. Ermel sends it all the way back. This is Maroney. Maroney cuts by one. Maroney's scoop shot goes wide and behind the net. It's going to stay with Sterling.
It looks like they had a really nice setup there. They went around the X. They tried to float out the goalie a bit there, but as he went for the underhand shot, it was blocked by. Didn't catch the number there, but it looked like it was blocked, causing it to go off track. But looks like this time
Spiritoso gets the shot off, his third goal of the game. He is goal number 29 on the season.
Yeah, they took advantage of the situation that everyone was just settling in to get back into the play. They were expecting to take it slow, just like they were earlier. But Spiritoso, he kicked it in. He kicked it into sixth gear right as the whistle blew. He didn't waste time, and he got the shot in there.
2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in the first half. 6-5, Timber Creek leads it.
Yeah, just earlier this period, they had a 1-5 lead there.
They did.
Now we just have a 1-point difference in this game.
Still 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play first half. Sterling again coming in with a 5-0 record.
And just like I said earlier in this game, it's usually not until the second half of the second period that they start to pick up that momentum that they need.
Sterling has them right where they want them. Sterling picks it up. Good job by Mack. Loses the handle. Kept in bounds. Good job to keep that in bounds on the play by Wells. Ball still loose. They play on the attack. Pass to the left. Looking to go back with it is Cobb. Send it all the way back. Cobb's been trouble today. Cobb has 3 goals. He's challenging the play by Maroney. Now they set up their offense. Drop it back to Tolentino. Tolentino. A lot of traffic here right now. Shaking it in there is O'Connell. Sends it far side. Cobb. Cobb challenged again by Maroney. Cobb turns around, still carries. Cobb looks for a shot off the crossbar, flies all the way up in the air, taken back out by Maroney.
Looks like there's another fast break.
Cobb around the corner, looking in front, gets by everyone. Hall picks it up. Look out here. Here comes Timmy Hall. Hall quickly up the midfield. Cuts it across, looking. Sends it all the way down. Here's Ermel. Ermel looking in front. Settles it down. Sterling will set it up. Ermel back to the attack line. Setting it up again. Go to Hall. Hall looking. Very patient on this attack. Drop it back now for Maroney. And Maroney will set it up. Here comes Maroney. Maroney cuts it, knocks it down, rolls out of bounds.
Looks like there was an attempted shot on goal there, but I think he scraped the ground, which kind of stopped the momentum of that shot. But looks like Sterling still has the ball. Spiritolo now has the control of the ball.
Yeah, Spiritoso had it for a second, had it knocked away. Cutting in now, and a shot. It just goes wide off the shot there of Maroney.
Again, they just have to keep this up. They just need to get them shots in, and eventually one of them's going to make it.
10 seconds and counting. Sterling behind the net. Long pass off Spiritoso. You hear the count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is going to do it for action here. An exciting first half of action here from Sterling. Timber Creek, they lead it by a score of 6-5 over Sterling. We'll be back with second half action live here on YouTube and Sterling High School TV 19. Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
Oh my god, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, teach. I quit. I'm done. You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
You're a disgrace.
Do you want these? You definitely want these, right? I really think you want these cookies.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
No. No. No.
Welcome back, everybody. Tad Kosneski along with Christopher Burdash, producer Andrew Kane, Sheree Coffey, your camera girl here for second half action. And Chris, a very good match that Sterling came from behind and was 1 goal behind now.
Yeah, it's been a very good match so far. It's been very interesting. They've been very easily matched. Timber Creek started off with a huge advantage at the start, picked up a huge advantage over Sterling, but over time during the past first half, it looks like Sterling has managed to kind of swipe away at Timber Creek's lead slowly, bit by bit. Now, starting off from the beginning of the second period, they were up to what, 4 or 5 points behind Timber Creek.
Yep.
Now, starting the second half, now they're just 1 point behind.
So your goal scorers for Sterling, first of all, Spiritoso with 3, Troilo 1, Ermel 1. For Timber Creek, Cobb has 3, Wells has 2, and Lemon has 1. So we get ready for the second half of action. It's kind of hot and humid. These guys had to really put some fluids in their body before this third quarter starts. So we'll switch again. Sterling, again, a reminder, is in the white. Timber Creek is in the blue. Somebody's saying, what, are we getting a name wrong? O'Connell. I guess it's Patrick O'Connell. Is that what they're saying, Andrew? All right. O'Connell. As we start action here in the second half, Sterling on the with the ball. I almost want to say puck. There's a big hit. Got to be careful here. Picked up on the play by Wells. Wells has been tough. He winds up and a save just to the left of Hartman. Hartman, the goaltender, picks it up. Scoops it over now for Antonio Klein. Here comes Sterling. This is Maroney. Maroney into the offensive box. Now they'll set it up. So you can hear the Sterling coaches. That's Ermel that goes by on the right behind Maroney. Maroney goes to his left. This is Hall.
Migo, they're in a zone. They're in a zone.
Back to Hall. Taking their time. This is Maroney. Maroney goes over to Ermel.
Get it back to Tank. Tank, dodge on him.
Here's Tank with it now, Maroney. Maroney still, good turn, stops. Picks it up, good move by Maroney here. Here's a scoop shot, and it goes wide. It's going to stay with Sterling.
Yeah, it looked like they got themselves set up for whatever play they were trying to do, but as he was going for the underhand shot, it bounced off the ground and it went away from the net.
Troilo behind, loses the handle. It'll be Timber Creek ball.
We're zero. House goal. All the way down. Go. Where's the help?
Losing the handle, picked up by Sterling. A shot and a score. Put in beautifully by Spiritoso, who now has 4 on the year, and we are tied at 6. He has 30 goals on the season.
Oh my God. Now this is definitely going to be war here. It started off slow for Sterling, and now they're all tied up. And with how these two teams have been playing, the best way to describe it is just war.
10 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the third period. We are now tied at 6. So now we go back to the middle of the field, tied at 6. First time since nothing. Sterling has been even. Timmy Hall picks it up. Hall with the speed. Into the attack box. Hall stays on his feet. Hall's waiting to set up. Ermel's coming his way.
It does that at the beginning. It just does that all.
All right, here comes Ermel back. Everybody gets to look at us as the thing goes. Here's Ermel.
Back over to Timmy.
So now Hall will try. Sterling looking for their first lead of the day here in the third quarter. Good hop action, lost though. Here's a break. Coming up is De Palma. De Palma carries with that long stick he has. Sends it up to O'Connell. O'Connell, centering pass goes through the slot. Picked up, far side. Chasing it now is Wells. Wells in the attack box. Backs it out. Here's Tolentino.
Lemon crease. Good.
Able to pick that one up as Wells. Wells has a couple goals. Wells goes in hard, loses the ball, can't find it. That was Ermel that was on him. Picked up and a shot, and it just goes wide.
Looks like
O'Connell's going to go for it. Let's see who gets the closest. Good hustling play there as Sterling gets to it, Christopher.
Yeah, it looked like while he was trying to chase the ball, Sterling just had a lot of their speed players conveniently over there, and they just sprinted straight for it and managed to get the ball.
Bring it back in play. Under 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Maroney. Maroney
drops
down.
the ball.
They dig for it.
Pick it up. Pat, pick it up.
All right, it's going to go Timber Creek's way. Here's O'Connell. Send it back. Oh, losing the handle there was Wells. Good charge here, backing in Tolentino. They knock it down from him. And settling it up now is Cobb. Cobb with 3 goals on the day. Trying to pick up the handle here, finally picking it up is Meldrum. Meldrum with his left hand, bringing on the left side. Looks to go around the corner. Timmy Hall runs into him. Meldrum behind the net. Here comes Pittman. Pittman looking, circling. He might get a shot here. Pittman lets it go, and it goes wide. And they say it will be Sterling ball.
It looks like they were trying to go for a bit of an angled shot because they noticed that it was a bit clear over there, so he probably took that shot but miscalculated the shot, and it looks like it went past. Hartman does a smart thing and moves from the goal and goes straight for the ball to try to claim possession of it.
8 minutes to go, third quarter. We are tied at 6. Send it up the midfield. Sterling fighting for possession. Morgan with some speed. Morgan to his left. Man open. Spiritoso looking, couldn't hold the ball. Timber Creek trying to come away with it, and they do. Good spinning move. Going with it, there's Tucker. Tucker carries on, and a flag.
our ball, though.
Who's it on, coach?
Looks like we're gonna have to wait a second to hear the call.
Who's it on? Timeout.
I got you.
Timeout blue.
Take our man up. We'll set up and our man up.
All right, we have a timeout on the field here. 7:33 to play third quarter. We've got a heck of a lacrosse game for you today. It's 6-6 here from Sterling. We are back after the Timber Creek timeout. It looks like Sterling is going to be down one, I believe here, Chris. Maroney in the box.
Man down one by the looks of it. Yeah, Maroney.
Jack Crease, yeah.
So Timber Creek will pick up the ball. We have 7:33 to go in a very close game, 6-6, third quarter. And here we go. Man advantage for Timber Creek. Here's their big man going to this Wells, has it knocked down. Wells looks to pick it up again. Good job, Tony Klein. Wells just takes him right off the ball, right up the center. Here's Tucker. Tucker, man next to the net. Nice save, Hartman. They fight for the rebound to the left of the goaltender. Still fighting for it. It's on the floor. It's on the grass. In front, chasing it down is O'Connell. The goaltender, Hartman, picks it up. Great play there.
Nice job by Hartman there to recover the ball. He knew that he had to be the one to get out of the goal and pass that ball, so he did. And luckily, while it could have ended in a disaster, he managed to get the ball and clear it and get it over to Mayo. It looks like on the way over to go on offense, it looks like Mayo was pushed out.
To the left. Shot in front, whistles by everybody, as Sterling now will clear the box. As a good scoring opportunity goes by the wayside there for Timber Creek. You can hear all the conversations going on in this one. Creek on the attack still. Send it back to Wells. Wells drops it back to Tolentino.
Get in the box, man. Get in the game.
Here's Wells.
Get to the crease, Lemon. To the crease.
Left side now, this is Cobb. Cobb, near side. Going with his Tolentino. Tolentino in, shot and it goes wide. Tolentino grabs his own shot off the rebound, behind the net.
Move the ball.
Looking, Tolentino. Turns around, shot and score. Sean Tolentino gets the goal. On the year, that is the second goal of the year for Tolentino.
Yeah, by the looks of it, he managed to recover his ball after the first failed shot, and then he set himself back up. He got himself in position. He took that second shot, and the second one seemed to do it.
So Timber Creek able to get the lead back. They lead it 7-6. They have led from the start. I believe we said at one point Sterling was down, what, 4-1, 5-1?
Yeah, at one point they were down 5-1, and now they are only down 1 point, 7-6 currently.
5:53 to play, third quarter. Sterling down 1.
It's coming this way. Go in there and get it. We want it. We want it, Blue. Yeah, Blue.
Jump ball. Lemon had a shot for it first. They play on. Bodies flying. Ball scooped out. We get a whistle.
Looks like there was a push from Blue as Sterling takes possession of the ball for it.
Clouds not covering the field. It is very hot out here now. Send it up to Ermel. Left side of the net there. That's Maroney. Dropping it back, the other Maroney. 2 Maroneys out there. Here's Hall. Back to Maroney. Again, this is Justin Maroney. Something in the crease. Help me out on there.
White was in the crease, so it's blue ball currently.
Here comes De Palma. Send it all the way down. Here's a chance for Creek. Point blank, practically on the goaltenders. Going in with that was Cobb.
It looks like it was knocked out of his hand there.
Good defensive play. Ball is still in for the moment. Picked up nicely by Maroney. Here comes Tag. Cross midfield. Tries to go far side, a miss. It's going to go out of bounds. And Creek will pick it up. Under 5 minutes to go, third period. Good move here. Good job by Tucker. Tucker up the midfield. Sends it down. Attack box has a man there. That was Cobb. Cobb will set things up. Sterling down 1. Creek with the ball. Here's Cobb. Cobb carrying. Back in the attack box. To the side of the net. Shot and a great save, Hartman. They fight for it. A great job by Hartman there off the shot by Pittman.
It looked like they expected to have that point-blank shot, but he just shot it straight into Hartman there. He didn't really try to aim low or anything else. He shot it, and he just so happened to shoot it straight into Hartman.
Here's Maroney up the left side. Send it back across. Here's Hall with the shot. That's blocked in front. Loose ball. Still loose. Trying to pick it up was Morgan. Morgan lost the handle. Good job by Morgan to recover. They still fight for the ball on the carpet there. Going with it is Troilo. Troilo has it scooped by him. Now Troilo had it for a second. Now he's hit again. Troilo picks it up. Troilo to the near side of the field. On a bounce with it, that's Maroney. 3:36 and counting in the third. Sterling goes all the way down. Nice move here, right in and scores!
Scores for the tie.
That is Justin Maroney with his first goal of the game. Maroney, with his 15th goal of the season, ties us at 7.
Maroney was definitely clear, and he was ready for that shot. He was point blank. Everyone else saw that everyone else at Sterling saw he was clear, so they took the pass to him, and he ripped it.
3 minutes, 31 seconds to go, third quarter. Sterling ties it up again. They tied it at 6, and now we're tied at 7. Here comes the offensive draw for Anthony Brogan. Brogan, I thought, was going to go in. Mack for Sterling. And going back in now is Wells to take the draw. Tied at 7.
Makai, good hustle on that ground ball.
Looks like Timber Creek went a bit early there, so now Sterling's going to take the ball.
Timmy Hall will pick it up. And here we go. Sterling looking to take their first lead of the day. You heard the good talk there, letting Hall know people are on it. Here's Morgan. Morgan. Back out to Hall. Hall takes his time. All the way down.
Pass to X.
Here's Maroney. behind. Good keep away. Fake it in front. Back to Maroney. Trying to send it down. Scooping it up for second was Troilo. Troilo sends it back. Spiritoso loses the handle. Here's a break chance for Coleman. Coleman across midfield. Morgan, great speed to recover. Sends it far side. This is Cobb. Cobb will set things up. Here is O'Connell. So O'Connell behind the net. Good defensive tap there. As defensively on him was Klein. Klein's done a good job running interference today. Klein picks up the ball. Sends it up to Hall. Here comes Hall. Hall sends it up. Here's Morgan. Morgan across midfield. Morgan with some speed. Pushes to his left, and this may roll out of bounds. And it's going to be Timber Creek ball. As we near the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter, tied at 7. Far side, all the way down. Quickly, Timber Creek across midfield. Drop it back to Tolentino. Tolentino in the attack box. Over now to Cobb. Cobb, nice play to his left. Centering pass, man behind the net off the stick of Meldrum, who scoops it back in. Meldrum looks like a left-handed shooter. Meldrum sends it back. This is Tolentino. Tolentino spins, loses the ball. Here comes Sterling. Morgan picks it up. Sends it all the way up. Good push up there up front. That's Troilo. Troilo carries into the attack box, slips down, picks it up. Good job to come up with it. Maroney cuts it in, looks to pass. Spiritoso score. And Sterling has their first lead of the game as Spiritoso with his 5th goal of the game.
Looks like they were having a bit of trouble trying to get the ball past, but once they did, they managed to get it straight over to Spiritoso, who was free man, and he shot it straight in and got Sterling their first lead of the day.
1 minute and 11 seconds to play here in the third quarter. That's how long it took for Sterling to get their first lead of the afternoon. And as you mentioned, Christopher, they're a team that starts slow and finishes strong.
Oh, yeah, they definitely start off a little bit slow at the start, but once they start to pick up their momentum, they really start to pick up momentum. It can get scary at times going up against Sterling at the end of the game.
1:11 to go, third quarter. Spiritoso now with 5 goals in this game. But again, a lot of great passing to get it into Spiritoso, who finished it.
Looks like Raheem got the ball.
Good job to scoop it up by Mack. Sterling trying to increase their lead. Again, it's their first lead of the day. This is Ermel. Now Ermel's going to set it up, has some time to look. Has some room. Ermel looking far side. Timmy Hall's going to run on. Ermel behind. Here comes Hall. Hall wants it. Gets it to Hall. Hall looking. 35 seconds in the third quarter. Sends it near side. Maroney. Maroney to his left to Ermel. Ermel towards the net. Winds up a little high. He's about 3 feet above the net. Clock stops with 22 seconds.
Looks like he had a good shot there. There might have been a couple of people in front of him, but he felt confident with his shot. But it looks like, by the looks of it, he shot a little bit too high there. But thankfully, Sterling got possession of the ball back.
Behind the net, Sterling, 18 seconds and counting. Around the front, shot, good save by the goaltender off the shot by Maroney. 10 seconds and counting. Behind the net, looking for Ermel. That's going to go out of bounds. They're going to stop the clock with 1 second. 4 seconds. They want 4 seconds on the clock, so they're going to put 4 seconds on.
So now Timber Creek has 4 seconds to try to get a goal in here before the end of the quarter.
He's going to count it himself. I'm not sure how you do this, but they're going to do 4 seconds.
Or they might not.
And that is going to do for the third quarter. So Sterling ends the third quarter with their first lead of the day. They lead at 8-7. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment. Tack Nasty, Christopher Burdash back with you here from Sterling High School. Fourth quarter, final 12 minutes of action. We've seen a pretty good 3 quarters thus far, Chris.
Oh yeah, we definitely have. Just like all Sterling matches we've seen out of Sterling. Usually they start off slow in the first period. They slowly start to pick up momentum in the second period, and then by the third period, they've kind of gotten themselves into the rhythm. And usually towards the fourth period is when things start to get scary.
So we're set for the final 12 minutes. This is a big game for Sterling because, again, they are 5-0 overall, 3-0 in the division. Here comes Hall. Hall with the shot. It bounces wide. Going to stay Sterling ball, though.
It looks like that shot there. He tried to do a fast break. He tried to rush in and get that shot, but he shot a little bit too low and it bounced off the ground.
That one's stolen away from Weigel. Weigel looks to send it up. He does. Rolling with it here is Lemon. Lemon has it taken away by Maroney. Maroney fights through contact there, gets by a man. Now he loses the handle. Here's Morgan. He loses the handle. Scooped away and a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be Timber Creek's ball here.
Going to send him back on the other side of midfield. 11:29 to play, fourth and final quarter. 8-7 Sterling. Tolentino. And there goes our automatic whistle. They'll keep playing. They go on now, moving through. Behind the net as we'll start the clock. Here we go. We start the clock as it goes behind. Here comes Morton. Jake, there's Cobb. Behind is Tolentino. Trying to get the attack box. Nice pass here. Shot just goes wide. Hartman got a piece of it.
It looked like Timber Creek had a really good shot in there, but Hartman, he with really quick reflexes, he just managed to deflect the ball there. Sadly, he wasn't able to catch it, but he was able to deflect it, and a deflection from the goal is better than a shot on goal.
This is Patrick O'Donnell. They had him written on our paper as O'Connell, so I apologize to Patrick. This is O'Donnell. Trying to go somewhere with this is Wells. Wells sends it over. Lemon. Lemon in the attack box. Lemon still looking to do something with it. Lemon, big high bounce. Creek's going to come out with it. This is Tolentino. Tolentino loses the ball. It bounces. It's picked up nicely by Klein, and a takeaway and almost a giveaway goal. We have 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go in this one. 8-7 Sterling. Almost a giveaway there. Now picked up and controlled on the play by Cobb. Cobb in the attack box. Gets a pick, and legal screen is the call. Sterling ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. I was focusing on I was focused on what was happening closer to midfield, and I guess something happened towards the goal that I'm unsure of.
They called an illegal screen where the ball was being carried. Kind of like a basketball screen. We start the clock. Under 10 minutes to play in this one. Sterling by 1. Here comes Morgan. Morgan, nice move. Good cut inside. Morgan has a shot. Goes to his left. A slam dunk shot by Spiritoso. No good. Here comes Tucker. Tucker sends it up off the stick of Wells. Boy, you can see how quick Morgan is there, Christopher. He really moves up the field.
Both teams have some very fast players. They've been really speedy on the field. They've been moving. A lot of times, usually having a lot of speedy players is very good, especially when you want to try to beat another player to the goal.
Timmy Hall does a great job to come away with that. Hall on the carry. Fights through a couple players. Battling away. Sends it up. Maroney. Now they will set it up. Maroney to his left. This is Ermel. Ermel taking his time.
Looks like he's moving over to the other side.
Set it up near side. Ermel has a little size on this one. Ermel spins to his left, close to the net. Shot is knocked down. Picked up on the play by Medrano. Medrano sends it up. Big bounce. Who can get to it first? Might be Creek. Creek does get to it first. Is Tolentino. Tolentino across the line. Man near the next to the net. Shot, it just goes wide off the shot of Wells. He knew he had a great scoring opportunity and whistled it wide.
Yeah, he was right there. He was point blank. No one else was defending him, but it looks like I think it was Klein maybe who came in for the save and avoided the disaster from happening to tie it up.
8:36 remaining in this one. 8-7 Sterling. Sterling will pick up with the ball. This is Morgan. Morgan with his speed. Morgan up across midfield. Morgan goes to his left, a miscommunication there, and it's taken away by Tucker. Here comes an attack by Timber Creek. A chance to tie. A turnaround shot goes wide from O'Donnell. Coach getting on some of his players here. It's still a 1-point lead, Sterling. 8:13 remaining.
That was a great shot by them. They tried to rush in, but in their attempts to rush in, they kind of didn't try to shoot accurate there. They just kind of went for it, and it looked like it went past the goal as Sterling takes the ball back.
Ryan Maroney puts it in play for Sterling, carrying it through contact across midfield. All the way down, a little bit long. And it's going to be a giveaway. Excuse me, it's going to be a giveaway for Timber Creek.
It looks like he was trying to go for a long pass there, but he kind of tossed a little bit too high, and Timber Creek takes the ball back now.
Timber Creek with the ball. 7:50 and counting to play in this one. Tucker across midfield, all the way across. This is Wells. Wells, nice pass in front. Ball still rolling around, and it's jumped on nicely. That was dangerous there, Chris.
That was definitely very dangerous. It looks like that pass was a little bit slow, so by the time it reached his stick, Klein was right there to just slap the ball out of the little net there.
Hall gets across the line. Sterling can set up their offense. Here's Wells. Check that. This is Maroney. Kind of get a chance to catch their air. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this one. Sterling trying to remain undefeated. They lead it by 1. Behind the net they go. Spiritoso. Spiritoso backs it out. Man coming in front, scoop shot, and it comes all the way out. They just miss it.
It looked like they had a really good shot there, but I think based off of what I heard, it hit the crossbar, or hit one of the bars on the net instead of being blocked by the goalie. But it looks like Sterling took the ball because as it was bouncing back, Sterling was closer. However, looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication on that pass as Timber Creek now takes the ball.
Here's a break right outside the goal. Man in front. Shot knocked down. Ball still loose. Still on the grass. Picked up. They still dig for it. Nobody has a handle on it. Nobody can get it. Still down, bodies down, and a whistle stops it. They're going to say Timber Creek ball. 6:16 remaining in the game.
Pick somebody up.
Starting from the outside is Cobb. Cobb goes to his right, Tolentino. Here comes O'Donnell.
Tony, watch your guy.
O'Donnell carrying behind the net. O'Donnell circles this side. Sends it up to Wells.
You're good there, Andrew. You're good.
Wells looking.
Mo, you're good.
Sends it back to Tolentino. Under 6 minutes to go. Tolentino on the attack. Tolentino, a shot. It hits off a crossbar and comes back out. Last 2 shots for both teams off crossbars.
Looks like after the goal, or it wasn't a goal, I'm sorry.
Off the post.
Off the post, it looks like there's offside for Sterling as Timber Creek takes the ball back.
Coming up with it now is Wells. Has it knocked away. Good job there by Peak. Peak almost loses the handle again. They battle for the loose ball.
Come on, Tony. Get him out.
Still loose. A chance to pick this one up by Mayo. Oh, here's a lucky break here for Timber Creek. They pick it up inside the box. Now they'll set it up from Tolentino. Tolentino to his right. Left-handed shot goes wide. A man behind it, though. That was Cobb. So Timber Creek holds possession. 5:04 remaining.
That was definitely a really big scramble there for the ball. There was just people they were charging in for it, but Timber Creek somehow managed to get out there with the ball, but their shot, when they went for that shot, they just couldn't get the goal.
Possible giveaway that Sterling can get to, but it's picked up by O'Donnell. It's been all Timber Creek here the last 5 or 6 minutes. Sterling up 2. Here's one right up in front of the net. A shot is knocked down. The defense was there to knock it down. Bouncing behind the net. Here comes Morgan for Sterling. Sterling calls time. We have a timeout with 4:38 remaining. Sterling trying to remain undefeated. They lead it 8-7.
Pretty cool to join.
I know, right? This whole game was like,
Wait a minute. Man, where's your ID?
I don't know. Remy's not Irish, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever you say, man.
All right.
Young man, where's your ID?
Man, would you look at the time? I have to get to class.
I can explain.
Okay, you have to explain in my office.
Four minutes, 38 seconds remaining in a wild game. Sterling by 1. Here comes Timmy Hall. Trying to remain undefeated. The Sterling Knights in their first season of lacrosse. Here's Mike Ermel. Ermel now. That's Maroney. Again, Sterling with the lead. 4:15 to play here in this game. Pressure's on Timber Creek. They got to take the ball away from Sterling.
Yeah, they're currently a point under. They don't have too much time left here to try to get themselves tied up, so they definitely have to. They got to put some pressure in, and they got to kick it in overdrive here.
Ermel sends it over to Maroney. Maroney. Maroney retreats slightly, goes far side. for Justin Maroney. Justin, good move here. Into the attack box. And now he retreats. Ball knocked down, dangerous situation. Let's see who comes away with this. Nobody sees it. Still loose, good scoop out there. Gets by Coleman. All right, you heard that. 3:19 to play in this game as we start the clock. Here comes a tough player in Wells. Wells to the attack box. Wells inside the attack box to his left. A man there and score. Got it right into Sean Tolentino, who ties us at 8. For Tolentino, that is goal number 3 on the season, his second of the game.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on Sterling there. They got the ball, they rushed it straight in, and they caught Sterling off guard there.
3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, tied at 8. I've been very impressed by James Wells, number 8. He's done a lot of the restarts at midfield, and I think he was one of the keys on that goal on the pass.
Oh yeah, that can definitely be agreed on. Their passing there to get that goal was very good. Even I had no clue what was going on.
Here's Andrew Tucker now to be challenged by Raheem Mack of Sterling. 3:07 remaining in this game. We are tied at 8.
Andrew, move in. Andrew, move in. Andrew, move in. How bad do you want it?
Good scoop from behind. Let's see who comes away with it. Good job here by Tolentino. Tries to go to his left. It's knocked down in front. It's on the grass. Sterling picks it up. Beautiful job on that one to pick it up by Peak. Peak runs into some interference. Can he keep it in? It's going to stay. Now it's going to go Creek way. 2:45 remaining in this one. Game still tied. Here's Cobb. Swings it over for O'Donnell. Sends it all the way back. Here's Tucker. Tucker has some room and some time. 2:32 remaining in this one. Tied at 8.
Stick out, stick out. Stick out.
Carrying is Tucker. Tucker looks to make a move. Looks to drop it out. Shot and a quick one knocked down in front. Picked up by Sterling's Klein. Klein sends it up the midfield. Sterling on the attack. Here comes Troilo. Troilo picks it up, sends it down. It's a little long. The goaltender might get to it. The goaltender does. Sends it to his Mike Medrano. 2 minutes to play in this game. Tied. Right in front of the Sterling bench. They fight on. Sterling comes away with a good scoop by Justin Maroney. Maroney goes in, cuts to his left. Here's Maroney. Maroney's shot, and it just goes wide.
Looks like Sterling will get the ball back, though. Great play by Maroney there. He tried to rush past the defense. He got himself right in there, but he didn't manage to hit the goal there. So
1:47 remaining, tied at 8. The whistle will start the clock. Spiritoso behind the net. The leading goal scorer for Sterling. The freshman with it. Spiritoso backing in. Shot, score!
Score by
Spiritoso with his 6th goal of the game, and Sterling leads it 9-8.
Great shot by Spiritoso. Spiritoso seems very confident with his shooting, so he saw an opportunity to shoot there. He jumped up to try to get past all the defense, and he took that shot, and he got it.
1 minute, 38 seconds to go in this one. Sterling trying to remain undefeated in their first ever season of boys lacrosse. They lead it by 1. You could just feel the determination in Spiritoso when he came behind the net. He wasn't going to be stopped. Here we go. Again, 1:38 remaining. Starts on the whistle. Good draw by Tucker. Tucker into the attack box to his right, trying to go to O'Donnell. O'Donnell has it. O'Donnell behind the net. 1:22 in the game. Goes to his left. This is Cobb. Cobb sends it back. Lemon. Lemon now over to Tucker. 1:10 remaining. Tucker spins by 1. Right-handed shot bounces and goes wide. It's going to stay with Timber Creek. It's going behind his O'Donnell to get it. 1:04 remaining. The clock will start on the whistle.
Good. You got 11 there. You got 11.
And they will start the clock. Behind the net. This is your player who can make it happen. Cuts in front. Traffic knocks it down. This is Wells. To the left of the goal. We've got 52 seconds remaining. Sterling trying to hold on. They send it up the midfield. This is a giveaway. In and out of the glove of Medrano. Sterling on a break. Has a man wide open. This could put the game away. Here's a shot, and it just whistles wide from Maroney. It goes out of bounds. There's a slash call. You're going to hear a slash call here in a second.
Blue, 5, go, slash, go!
So for 1 minute, they will be down. There is 36 seconds remaining in this game. Don't forget, coming up after this game, we'll have the player of the game coming up after this one. Stay with us. Sterling by 1, 36.9 seconds remaining.
Pressure the ball, Blue! Relax, it's fine, relax. Be good. Pressure the ball, Blue!
Spiritoso will start behind the net. You'll hear the whistle, will start the clock, and here we go. Now Spiritoso with it. They've got the man advantage, down to 30 seconds remaining in this one.
Pressure the ball!
Sterling getting a man advantage, smartly not attacking, just keep away right now. Spiritoso, 18 seconds. Keeping it away. This is Klein. Klein keeps it behind. 10 seconds. And Sterling remains undefeated. They come from behind to win it 9-8.
That was a very intense fight between these two teams. That was, oh my God. That was, like I said, that was just war between the two teams. Timber Creek starting off very strong for this game, but Sterling comes back towards the third quarter, and then by the fourth quarter, take the advantage. By the looks of it, they managed to hold it long enough to get the win.
Sterling wins it by a score of 9-8. They increased their overall record to 6-0. They are 4-0 in the division. Our player of the game, the freshman Jacob Spiritoso, with 6 goals on the day. What we're going to do is we'll step aside, we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the post-game show in a moment. we want to welcome everybody back here. I'm Tad Kozaneski along with Jake Spiritoso. Wow, toughest game of the year so far?
Yes, absolutely.
What were some of the problems that they presented for you guys today?
They're very aggressive. They wanted it, and they just showed heart, lots of heart.
Why has Sterling been out to a 6-0 start so far this year?
This teamwork is amazing. Everybody gets along. Everybody just has the heart for the game as well. We just want it more than everybody else.
Now, you're a freshman. How long have you been playing lacrosse?
Since I was 7 years old.
Now, where did you play before this?
Well, I played at Gloucester Township for a while, and then I went to like Voorhees and travel leagues like Tribal and Jersey Express.
When you got the, let's talk about that game-winning goal. You get it behind the net. What's going through your mind?
I just knew it was important at that moment, and just went in there and saw the opportunity.
Now, you've been playing for a long time. There's been some other players who've been doing very well who have not. How have you seen the growth of those guys as the season has come on?
It's crazy because when we first started, it was like, oh, this is iffy. Everybody, like, passing and catching wasn't there. Everything wasn't, like, put together yet. But as the season moved along, everybody just started fitting together, and we all started chemistry. And
I'll tell you
really
what,
good.
Big win today. Congratulations. I mean, a big team part of it, but obviously you were the one that finished and put it in net. Congratulations on a great
Thank
job.
you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Good job. Give you want a handshake there? Grab one of these. Let's see if we can get Coach over here for a second. We call Coach over for a second. 9-8. 9-8. You get to hold this. This is your little friend.
All right.
All right. We're here with Coach Wiley. First of all, congratulations, remaining undefeated, first time ever with this with our program that we have here. Toughest game of the season thus far?
Yeah, this one in our first opener, Woodstown stuff. But I would say this one was a lot more difficult because they were more of a physical team, and they got some big, strong football players competing, and they got some guys that have some good skills. They got one of the best defenders around. Number 22, Drew, is a great defender. If you notice there towards the end, we were trying to go away from him because he's that special of a defender. But they were physical. This was a physical game for our kids. We came out again down. What is this? What's our record? 6-0. So that's 5 games we've been down. 5 games in a row. Matter of fact, the only time we had to leave was the first game against Woodstown. So we were down again, down 2 scores, and then I thought we were playing slow. I don't know if we were a little bit intimidated of the physicality of them.
Yep.
Or we played yesterday. One thing I've learned about lacrosse, I'm a new lacrosse guy, it's tough to play back-to-back. You know, we had a good battle the other day for 3 quarters against Highland, then we opened it up. But our kids are back-to-back, so their legs are probably tired right now. But great win for the program, great win for these kids. We had some seniors step up. Steve Trollo, who hasn't been playing that well the last couple of games, came out today and played outstanding. I mean, he did a great job of fielding the ball, scooping the ball. That one out, I forget when it happened, but he won the battle. There was a scrim there, about 4 or 5 guys. He came out of that and then made the pass for us to score. And that was a big critical play. I think it tied the game up at the time. You know, so Steve was in there battling and did a great job today, just competing. I thought our defense played all right, gave up a couple of things. You know, they're a good team. They're a good team, but I would say our seniors stepped up tonight. Tony did a good job on defense. Dylan West, I thought, played his best game so far. He's a junior kid who has good stick skills. He's, as you can see, he's not the biggest kid out there. So he was going against a couple football players there, and he's probably a buck 65 maybe. You know, he's about 6'1", about 165 pounds. So he did a great job.
Speaking of that, like Timmy Hall's one that stands out to me. Talk about him. I mean, he's not big at all, but what a player.
But dude, you know what's big about that kid? His heart. He's tough. You know, he's a competitor. He's that kid, we talk about heart, determination, desire all the time. He's that kid that we got from the soccer program that has that winning tradition. That kid's going to go hard. He's a kid who's going to run through the wall. You saw him here. Every time he came off, he's taking deep breaths. I mean, he gives everything you got. As a coach, you wish you had 22 Timmy Halls the way he plays and competes. He's going to go 100 miles an hour. He's going to give everything you got. And he's a kid. Tad, you got to think about this. This kid came out last year. We had, 3 weeks maybe of practice before COVID hit us? 2 to 3 weeks. And then now we're 1 month in the season. That kid, he's a big-time player. That kid has a chance to go play at the next level if he learns his stick skills, because there's not a lot of people as quick as that kid.
No.
You know, and he's good, and he's getting better every game.
This is the first game I've had a chance to sit through from start to finish.
Yeah.
the thing that's impresses me about this game, it's almost like regardless of your body size, regardless of what skills you have, there's a spot and there's a place for you. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. That's why I said, hey, 6 years ago, I didn't know anything about lacrosse. My son wanted to get involved in lacrosse, so I said, hey, let's go. And these kids, hey, let's build this program here. So the one thing I love about this, when you talk to people, people who are soccer players, when you talk terminology-wise soccer, you got 3 strikers, which are attack.
All right.
Okay, lacrosse, they call them attack, but soccer terminology, they're strikers. They're the guys that just play offense. You got 3 midfielders that run back and forth just like in soccer, and you got 3 defenders that play. And the thing I love about this sport is it doesn't matter your body size.
No.
It doesn't matter. Like I say, we can't control our body, our height, and our weight. You know what I'm saying? We can control our fitness and all that stuff. But the good Lord gave us our height and stuff. There's a place for guys 5'4", 5'6". There's guys for 6'2". You know, there's always a position. You can get offensive linemen that are 6'5", 300 pounds. There's a place for them here.
And that's the thing I like. Like they had number 8. I think he did a lot of their restarts. James Wells, and so you've got a guy like him who looks like a lineman in football. And again, I'm going to go back to Hall.
Right.
These 2 guys can compete on the field together. That's fascinating.
It is fascinating. And talking about Jimmy Wells, he's a tough, he's a linebacker. I coach him at Timber Creek. He's one of my linebackers. He's awesome. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid, competitor, and he did a good job for those guys. And like you said, Timmy Hall's small in structure, in stature, but he can go out and play. And that's what's so unique about this sport. You can be any size. You look at the Division I teams that are really good. Their attack guys, their offensive guys are 5'4", 5'3", 5'5". Just quick, fast kids that can make moves and have great stick skills. That's where we're lacking the stick skills, but it's going to come. Like anything else in life, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. And that's the thing these kids have to learn. It looks fun and running around, but it's really tough to scoop a ball when you're running full speed. You got somebody riding you, pushing you from behind or on the side, and you're in there competing. But it looks easy, but it's really hard to do. And like anything else, the more they get exposed to learning how to cradle, running with the ball, dodging and all that stuff, they'll get better. And that's what's unique about this sport. There's, like any sport, the more you do, the better you're going to get. And that's one thing about these kids, the development process has been there. Like, I put on our Twitter account the other day, we made the other day, in yesterday's game, our goalie stopped the ball, number 1, threw it out to a defender. That's a skim pass.
See that, yeah.
Then he threw it to Timmy Hall. Timmy Hall ran down the field, threw it to Tank. Tank threw it to Mike Ermel. Mike Ermel threw it to Jacob, and Jacob put it in net. That's 6 continuous passes. 2 weeks ago, we couldn't do that. We had problems getting the ball from the goalie to the defender on that pass. So, to me, that's the big picture here. Yeah, it's great to be 6-0 for these guys, but at the end of the day, there's improvement. And that's all we want. That's what we focus on. We focus on improvement, heart, determination, desire. It doesn't talk about how big, how fast, or anything.
The next couple days or weeks, what's it bring to the lacrosse program?
Well, okay, here's where we're at right now. Okay, we got to, because we play back to back. We're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from games, which is thank God. Then we come back on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock down at Woodstown. Okay, and right now, I don't want to talk this way, but we're number 1, they're number 2.
Yep.
And it's a 7 o'clock game down on their football field, so it's going to be a big deal. And then, like, we won the opener against them, 8-7 in overtime.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a big one there, So we got to play each of these teams again, which would be great. Great battle today with Timber Creek, Highland, Triton, and then Woodstown. So we're halfway through our schedule right now, especially our teams in our conference.
Yep.
So we come back Tuesday night. So we're off till Tuesday. So I'm going to give these guys a break. I'm going to get them off their feet. What we'll do is we'll give them a day off tomorrow, do a little film session, watch film, teach off of the film, and then we got to rest their feet. And just we come out and practice helmets and sticks and gloves. We don't put the pads on. We don't want to be physical. We don't want to hurt anybody. We just want to work on the skills that we need to do. And then we'll maybe give them Friday off. We'll see what happens there. And then come back Monday, and big game on Tuesday. It's a big game because it's our next game, but it's also in league, and we're number 1 and they're number 2 at the time. So, and we got to go down to their place, and it's going to mean something, playing under the lights at 7 o'clock down in a football stadium.
Big deal.
So I'll bring back a little flashback because we lost them in the playoffs down there.
I remember that game.
Remember that?
I remember that game.
That was a good one, but yeah, was that 2013?
It's big kids. I get ready for the big kids of Woodstown, right?
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Enjoyed
here
it.
And,
I enjoyed watching this. It was neat. I enjoyed watching today. Again, congratulations until we catch you the next game, Coach.
Thanks again,
I'm going to grab this and I'll give you one of these.
All right, thanks. Go Knights.
All right, that's a go Knights, absolutely. Well, Andrew Kane, our producer and our replay specialist, graphics guy, doing a great job there. We have Sheree. She's behind the camera. I'm just going to wave to Sheree now. She had to stay up there. I want to thank Christopher Burdash for helping me along with that. That's going to do it for us here today. For everyone involved, hope everyone has a great day. We're going to talk to you next time. It's been a long day. We are going to pack up. We'll talk to you next time right here in Sterling TV 19.